Affordable housing is an issue here in the Terre Haute area. West Central Indiana could find out what project proposals will be funded by the state through the Ready Grant money as early as next month.
One of the areas of growth in the region's application was housing. Nicole Christine spoke to a Terre Haute native dedicated to improving housing in the Midwest and some local leaders who say the future of housing looks bright in the Wabash Valley.
A.J. Patton knows what it's like to live in less than ideal conditions. Growing up in Terre Haute, his family faced financial struggles that at times affected their basic needs.
At one point, we were living in a place that had energy issues, and we had a utility bill that got out of hand, and we were on a pretty tight budget, and so unfortunately, we did not have heat for winter.
After graduating from Indiana State, Patton decided to do his part to change the narrative for families in situations like his, founding 548 Capital LLC, which works to bring sustainable and affordable housing to Chicago. But Patton is also focused on helping to bring more quality housing to his hometown.
Workforce training is always important, but we need to be training for the future jobs, right? So I think that's 1A. And then 2, I think we've got to make the transition with our housing. Where can it be more energy efficient? Where can it be better insulated, better windows, better roofing materials? Do we do rooftop solar, et cetera? I think those two things go hand in hand.
Housing and workforce development go hand in hand as well in the Ready Grant proposals submitted for West Central Indiana.
What we are finding is that we simply don't have enough housing to be able to keep up with our current demand. But particularly if our goal is to increase the population of West Central Indiana and to attract more people to live and work, we're going to have to work even harder with public and private sector leaders for those important investments in housing.
Ryan Keller with Thrive West Central has been working on the Ready Grant proposals as well. He referenced a recent evaluation by the Indiana Defense Network after Terre Haute applied to be the home of an F-35 training facility.
Yeah, we came runner-up in that project, and the two areas that they really dinged us on, one of them was housing.
One of the housing proposals included in the Ready Grant is a Homes for the Future pilot program, which would be a $17.6 million investment with a target of designing 80 to 100 homes.
It's going to be focused on that price point, average price point of around $220,000 for homes, because that's the sector that is the most valued or prized right now, the most needed in our area.
Keller said sustainability is a no-brainer for today's builders, no matter the price point.
We're going to see our region as a whole start to really embrace and take on that kind of long-term sustainable housing developments that you've seen in Harmel or Fishers or Westfields or Bloomfields, your more urbanized areas.
And Patton says he too is expecting good things to come for the community he grew up in and still roots for.
I'm deeply invested in the success of Terre Haute, and I think the future's bright.
With Local News That Matters, I'm Nicole Christine.
And you can learn more about the Homes for the Future pilot program and other housing projects proposed in the region's Ready Grant application by viewing this full story on our website, mywabashvalley.com.